fades and the shadows play. It's time for cookies in a wicked way. Welcome to the night where the mischief starts. It's evil cookies after dark. Hair gaming, laughter, and a bit of sass. You never know what's gonna come to pass. From epic wins to the odd bizarre, we're taking you far beneath the stars. Your evil cookies after dark. We're lighting up the night with a fiery spark. So grab a snack, let's make our mark. It's time for fun in the shadows, bark or bite. Evil cookies after dark. Red chat lights up with a wicked grin. Every stream's a journey, let the chaos begin. From gaming streams to quirky tunes, we own the night, we own the moon. Who needs the day when the night's so alive? With cookies and mayhem, we're here to thrive. It's a place for rebels, the silly and smart. Join the madness, be a part. We're evil cookies after dark. We're lighting up the night with a fiery spark. So grab a snack, let's make our mark. It's time for fun in the shadows, bark or bite. Evil cookies after dark. The stream winds down, but the spark remains. The fun and the laughs still echo in your brain. Till the next time, when the night embarks, we'll see you here. Evil cookies after dark.
Hello, guys. Okay, let me make sure I can be heard. If I can, okay, good. It looks like the audio is working here. Hey. Yes, I am alive. And my chats aren't reading. Hold on. No, it's all right. I am not using RH Voice. RH Voice is broken. I'll get to that in a moment.
Object.
All right.
Properties for desktop up. Advanced audio properties. Lock volume. Advanced properties. Properties for defaults cancel. Built-in audio analog. Defaults push button. OK push button. Defaults push cancel push button. Built-in audio analog stereo combo box. Built-in audio analog stereo. Built-in audio analog.
Okay.
Built-in audio defaults. Cancel. Built-in audio analog. Ops 31 DO.
That should be audible. Keyword should. I don't know.
Chat, text box, dirty bar mark. Hey, I'm so sorry I missed your screen the other night. Mackenzie Parker, eloquence, well, we can't really complain, but the art of unseen really moderated. Why does eloquence sound different? But chat, text box.
Okay, so y'all can hear the desktop, alright. It sounds different because
Screen reader preferences dialog. General page tab. General page tab. Keyboard layout. Laptop selected radio button. Speed updates checkbox checked. Braille updates checkbox not checked. Speed updates checkbox checked. Frequency 6. Spin button 10. Present close-ups checkbox not applies to. Application combo box application. Window. All. Present close-ups. Checkbox not checked. Applies frequency 6. Keep updates. Checkbox checked. Frequency apply present speak object under mouse. Enable rewind and update format. 07/10/2025. Combo time format. 10:17 seconds PM. Combo box. 10:10 PM. Combo box. Update format. 07/10/ enable rewind and fast forward and say all. Checkbox not checked. Enable structural navigation and say all. Enable rewind checked. Enable structural navigation and say all. Checkbox not checked. Checked. Announce blockers and say all. Checkbox checked. Not checked. Announce forms and say all. Checkbox checked. Not checked. Announce landmarks and say all. Checkbox checked. Not checked. Announce lists and say all. Checkbox checked. Not checked. Announce panels and say all. Checkbox checked. Not checked. Announce tables and say all. Not checked. Load. Push active profile. Default. Combo say all by. Sentence. Combo box. Active close. Save as. Remove. Push button. Help start up profile. To help. To apply. Push button. Screen reader settings reloaded. Cancel. Push button. OK. Push button. General. Page tab. Voice. Page tab. Speech. Page tab. Braille. Page speech. Speech. Page tab. Enable speech. Checkbox checked. Verbosity. Real. Selected radio punctuation level. Some. Only speak display text. Checkbox not checked. Speed blank lines. Checkbox checked. Speed indentation and justification. Checkbox not checked. Speed misspell word indicator. Checkbox checked. Speed object mnemonics. Checkbox not checked. Speed child position. Checkbox not checked. Speed tutorial messages. Checkbox not checked. Speed description. Checkbox checked. System messages are detailed. Checkbox checked. Speed colors and names. Checkbox checked. Announce blockers during navigation. Checkbox checked. Not checked. Checked. Announce forms during navigation. Checkbox checked. Announce landmarks during navigation. Checkbox checked. Announce lists during navigation. Checkbox checked. Announce panels during navigation. Checkbox checked. Announce tables during navigation. Check speed 4OD tables. Checkbox checked. Speed 4O document tables. Checkbox checked. Speed 4O spreadsheets. Help. Push button. Apply. Push button. Cancel. Push button. OK. Push button. Screen reader settings reloaded. Ops 31 DOTHUNDRED1.
alright. Stop yammering for a minute.
Mackenzie Parker, you know you can get desktop on Linux, right? But the art of unseen release moderator. Hello Linux button. Mackenzie Parker, we're on Linux RP. But Silver Chain moderator. Hello my fellow humans. One after your favorite beyond 2 LOL. It's
Hello.
Jody Barkart. Yes, you button.
Oh gosh, I am so sorry, guys. It's not reading chat, and I can't run my chat reader because it's a Windows app.
The art of unseen release moderator. Why does elements sound different? But the art of unseen release moderator. Hello Linux button. Mackenzie Parker, you know you can get desktop on Linux, right?
I do know about Deck Talk for Linux, but the last I heard it was only on Arch, and I want nothing to do with Arch because as I understand it, you have to build it all yourself and it does not talk. So, screw that.
Jody Barkart. Oh, by the way, I saw your video on my smart glasses. I have a pair. They are fantastic. But
Aren't they though? I love those glasses. I'm not wearing them right now because, well, I have headphones on. And we know what happened to me the last time we tried that.
Silver Chain moderator. Nice. We're using Linux. Also, Mackenzie knock off the text to speech, please. But the art of unseen release moderator. Linux sucks. Okay, I'm done LOL. But chat. Text box.
Okay. Yeah, I know that you can get Deck Talk, and honestly, it's in this case, it's okay because I'm looking for literally anything that's better than eSpeak. I'm going to be straight with you guys. I had to resort to blind help for this one. Simply because Voxen is not selling the Eloquence voices anymore. They're only selling Vocalizer, and I do not have the funds for it right now. That plus, I don't know how often I'm going to be using that, and I really don't know if it's worth purchasing voices for something I may not keep around forever. I also installed Audio Game Manager last night just for shits and giggles, and almost blew up everything. And I did blow up Speech Dispatcher yesterday. Twice. Like, I'm not even kidding you, I blew it up twice.
Jody Barkart. I had a great birthday on the way up. Mackenzie Parker. So we're pretty much set on elements, and I can't really complain today. But the art of unseen release moderator. Linux sucks. Okay, I'm done LOL. Jody Barkart. I had a great birthday on the way up.
I'm glad you had an awesome birthday.
Chaos Speaking moderator. Hello button.
Hello.
Mackenzie Parker. Do you have a button? Silver Chain moderator. Also, this might be a stupid question, but where's the chat room? Button.
I do not, because it wasn't, A, it wasn't on blind help, and B, I don't have the funds for it. Not right now.
Chat. Text box.
Josh, the chat reader is a Windows application. So we can't use it right now. Because it will not run. I mean, we could probably run it in Wine, but Wine does not run screen readers very well, so that would, like, implode in our faces in an epic fashion. But when I set this up the other day, people asked me to stream from it, and I'm like, you know what? We'll do it. Because why the heck not?
Jody Barkart. Baby Shark button. Silver chain moderator. Also, this might be a stupid question, but where's
Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark.
Dirty box. Chat. Text box.
Also, Audio Game Manager has like a shit ton of games, you guys. Like, it is amazing. Although I do need to get on their case a little bit as soon as I can figure out how to contact them. Like, not actually yell at them or anything, but I do need to poke them because their Super Egg Hunt installer is vastly out of date. It won't actually let you play it. It's just like, please go to l-works.net to download the new version. Now exiting.
Mackenzie Parker. I assume it is a tarsal to your right, but chaos keeping moderator. As long as your phone CT is a good chat feed. Nice. I like that way because your isn't slow chat feed, but Mackenzie Parker. You should probably see if Nat should help you with that stuff, but dirty bar card. Baby shark button.
Hey, you know what? That's actually a good idea.
Chaos keeping moderator. As long as your phone CT is a good chat. Mackenzie Parker. I assume it is a tarsal to your right, but
Let me check. 1 minute.
chat. Text box.
Cookie admin cookie. Ring. Paste. Item manager's cookie min cookie. Audio game manager. Item manager. Cookie admin cookie. The hero's call. Adrian Zoom. The hero down arrow left angel gift. Up arrow dash. Shooter side. Party zone tactical battle. Zero assistant. Uber dollar symbol fighter zero assist shock. Movie fighter skateboarder pro sketchbook
We
slender.
do not have Tarzan Jr.
Skateboarder pro sketch 10 pin alley. The blind swordsman. Edgewood slender lost with blind 10 pin technic. Zero assistant tactical battle. Down arrow left parenthesis. Super Mario Bros. Super Liam. Super Dogs Bone Hunt. Super D out. Sonic Zoom. Sonic the Hedgehog smashes in. Slender lost vision. Sketchbook. Skateboarder pro sketch pinball fighter skateboarder pro. Sketchbook. Slender lost smashes in. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Zoom. Super D out. Super Dogs. Super Liam. Super Mario Bros. Swamp. If you do not have a full 32-bit streamer installation, the Swamp music can cause stuttering and crashes. Would you like to remove the music directory after installation? Less yes greater, less no greater. If you do not have a full 32-bit streamer installation, 5519 M529.
We do have Swamp. We do have Castaways.
Juliet game moderator. Dirty bar card. Oh, by the way, what is audio game manager? What does it do? Mackenzie Parker. I assume it is a tarsal to your right, but
Audio Game Manager is this very neat and clean little situation that you can install on a Linux system that will like help you run a bunch of audio games without having to like manually whine all of them.
Using Wintrix 20,200,000.
And you know, deal with the inaccessibility. Shut up! That is Winetrix. Because Winetrix can be an asshole. Like a massive asshole. So, yeah.
dirty bar card. Oh, by the way, what is audio game manager? Juliet game moderator. There's a tarot system. That's really cool. I wonder if it has to do with the cards or anything like that, but
Yeah, actually, I think it does.
Execute slash bin slash YC. Windows SYSTM 32 REGSDR 32.x/sports.dllt Windows Resolve GitHub.com. Execute slash bin slash YC. Windows regenetic/SC. Windows 10 register font.red. Execute cp slash home slash cookie slash local slash wine slash home. Execute cp slash home slash
It has Q9, but I don't have my key on me.
Execute 200. Execute connected 200. Execute mode up. Warning. Running slash bin slash win server dash up. Archive. Slash home slash cookie slash podcast slash audio game manager slash swamp.
you don't want to. I thought Microsoft Teams installed, but
Hey, nice!
109.
Shut up, Orca.
dirty bar card. Oh, it's not for Windows then, but
No.
Mackenzie Parker. Then again, Tarzan Jr. might go up on us on Linux, but
Cookie admin cookie. Slash audio game manager ring. Page tab. Cookie admin cookie. Slash audio game MANAGER dollar.
Chat. Text box.
Okay, Wine is a thing that lets you run Windows software on not Windows. There's a Mac version, there's a Linux version. Oh my god, I used to have to wine so many games on Mac, and there was this thing called Wineskin that made it so much easier. Except Winetrix did not talk, and it was a pain in the ass to get it installed. I had Survive the Wild and Winetrix back when that was the thing. Actually, I can pinpoint to you exactly when it was. It was right around the time trash cans were added. And oh my god, like that package was huge. Like mega huge. It's like 3.5 gigs for just that one game, you guys. And my computer at the time only had 128 gig SSD. And I don't mean like the way this one is set up. It had one for the OS and one for your data. No, it was a 2013 MacBook Air 11-inch with 128 gigabytes of storage, on which you were supposed to manage to store everything. Yeah, everything. I wish I was joking. I really do. But I'm not. So yeah. When I finally managed to boot camp for the first time, I was going through and deleting those, because I'd made several of those packages so I could play games. I was going through and deleting a bunch of packages, and I saw the size on one, and I'm like, bye-bye 3.5 gig wineskin package. And a buddy of mine that I'm not in as much contact with as I used to be because their Facebook got hacked, goes to the tune of American Pie, bye-bye 3.5 gigs of useless wineskin packages that we don't need. I almost fell off my bed. I didn't have a chair at the time.
Dirty bar card. You remember this on the room? Well, I reported the cleanup that I mentioned, and a lot of people can't fine. But
Oh my god, that is amazing!
Mackenzie Parker, I bet you Nash would help me get Tarsus 2 turned. You really need to contact Nash. But Silver Chain moderator. Also, I never did get an answer on Mastodon LOL. Should I start ringing you since you're taking your first step on going back to schedule? Or do you think you can wait without a human log? But
Oh gosh, I missed it. It doesn't matter, honestly, either way.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. That's actually cool. But
It's whatever you want to do.
don't mind being blind. Hello, welcome. But
Hello!
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Why? What is that? Not the drink. Don't mind being blind. Hello, welcome. Chaos Kingdom. So, Mackenzie Parker, I bet you Nash would help me get Tarsus 2 turned. Dirty bar card. You remember this on the room? Well, I Chaos Kingdom moderator. Oh shit, not getting technical, but macOS is a lot of gigs. So having that is crazy. I would think your device ran slow button. Don't mind being blind. BTW, you can spin out a small and let it be for vetting, and the occasional random EXE button. Don't mind being blind. BTW, you can spin out a small and let it be for vetting, and the occasional random EXE button. Dirty bar card. Thanks. And then they requested for me to do it again last night again. And I'm going to go to Nashville and see if I can get my son recording maybe having a single. But
Oh my god, wow, that is amazing!
chat, text box.
About your Win11 VM idea, I'm not sure how to virtualize on this thing, and I don't have a whole huge amount of space. I left most of it with Windows, because that's my primary. I wasn't about to put this on the data drive, because that would have wiped out all of my personal files, and, no! A big, fat, unadulterated no! So, yeah.
Silver Chain moderator. Also remind me what's the game you're playing to stand. It looked pretty interesting, but hard. But
Constant Motion,
dirty bar card. Thanks. And then they requested for me to do it again last night again. So chat, text box.
which does not work, by the way, in Audio Game Manager. I tried it. It's listed, but it does not work. Like, at all. It explodes.
Chat, Chaos Kingdom moderator. That next up is a very good idea. Silver Chain moderator. Also remind me what's the game you're playing. Chat, text box.
I do agree with you that backing up stuff is a very good idea, but I don't have an external hard drive to back anything up on. About this time 2 years ago, the one I had fell off the desk. Like, it didn't even fall off the top of the desk, it fell off one of the lower storage shelves. And when I picked it up again and tried to hook it in, it was getting power, but Windows wasn't seeing it, and it was making all these weird noises, and yeah. I've just not been able to get another one since. Largely because they're more expensive on Amazon than they were at the college bookstore. And also because I don't know what kind to get.
Open customer chat. Silver Chain moderator. Interesting. I think Liam said something about constant motion. Let alone you can say something on your screens. Or so rather. But Mackenzie Parker. Does Anthem work with that? But Chaos Kingdom moderator. Backing up stuff is a very good idea.
I don't have it installed, but I don't see why it wouldn't. I'm not going to mess with installing too much, especially the non-portable kind of game, because it freezes the entire system for a good long while, and I really don't want to do that.
Mackenzie Parker. Does Anthem work with that? But Silver Chain moderator. Interesting. I think Liam said something about constant motion. Let alone you can say something in one of your screens. Or so rather. But
Liam did say something about constant motion at one point. He gave away a couple of copies.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Those things are sadly very easy to break. But
Yeah, clearly.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Have you tried Best Buy? But chat, text box.
We don't have a Best Buy here. The closest one is like 2.5 hours away. But y'all wanted to see this. Y'all wanted me to boot it up and poke around with it, so I figured I would. Couple of things. If you want to get Orca past what naturally comes with Mint, there's a PPA that you can use. I don't remember exactly what it is right now, but you can use it and it'll get it up to 48. There is also a PPA for OBS, and you can get it up higher than the Mint default that you install with the install command.
Open customer chat. Chaos Kingdom moderator. What are we doing today? But Silver Chain moderator. How else did I get one of my very first flip phones? I meant LOL. But Julia K moderator. Thank God someone finally fixed the smoke detector. It was driving me nuts, and I'm not even a button.
I don't know if it's fixed or if the battery just ran out, honestly.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Dan, you can order one or research button. Jordy Barcard. Just so I know when we do your evil cookies after dark, are you gonna bring up Team Top anymore or not? Button.
Probably. I didn't the last time because I was playing a game and I needed to focus, and like 5,000 people talking in my ears at the same time would have really messed with me. And I don't have it today because, we're not on Windows.
Silver Chain moderator. Oh fuck Best Buy. Actually don't. I don't want none of the cheap products. How else should I get one of my very first phones? LOL. Button. Jordy. Chaos. Silver Chain moderator. How else did I get one of my very first? Chaos Kingdom moderator. What are we doing today? Button. Chat. Text box.
What are we doing today? I don't know, honestly. I just know y'all wanted me to show this off. Let me get rid of this terminal for now.
Box 31 DOTH UNDR.
Shut up, Eloquence. I would appreciate it. But no, I sadly can't really get a whole lot of high-quality voices for this thing. One, because a lot of them are not available, and two, because, money.
Silver Chain moderator. Oh fuck Best Buy. Actually don't. I don't want none of the cheap Jordy Barcard. Oh okay. I understand. I was actually thinking you wanted to see if I could come on your server and try to find you and say hi. Button. Don't mind being blind. If you have Prime, it's Prime Day. Also, Team Talk does exist on the next button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Best Buy success button. Julia K moderator. Who cares? It finally shut the hell up button.
Yeah, right?
Chaos Kingdom moderator. What are we doing today? Button.
I mean, I would care if we needed a smoke detector, but...
Chaos. Don't mind being blind. If you have Prime, it's Prime Day. Also, Team Talk does exist on the next button.
It is Prime Day.
Jordy Barcard. Oh okay. I understand. I was actually thinking you wanted to see if I could. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Their store is good button.
I'm afraid I don't
Chat,
have
text box.
means to help you.
What small bit of funds I have, though, I need to hold on to in case we need food. Sadly, there are no such thing as $24 external hard drives, otherwise I could get one from InnoSearch because I've got plenty of shopping credit now, because I've been on the winning team twice in a row for game night.
Silver Chain moderator. Also, I know I'm probably getting annoyed with this question, but are you still down for a Bible series? If the added duo should make a return LOL. Button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Their store is good button.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Silver Chain moderator. Jordy Barcard. I hear you playing Night Manager in the Dark Forest. Do you have a tag team partner? Because I don't have one button.
I do not.
Chat, text box.
I do not have a tag team partner. And yeah, I'm in the forest because, well, I try to stay online most of the time. I'll warn you, my stats suck because I took like 3 months off. That's probably worth knowing. What we're gonna do right now...
Open custom emoji. Chat. Chaos Kingdom moderator. So yeah, fuck Best Buy. Zap team button. Jordy Barcard. I hear you playing Night Manager in the Dark Forest. Chat, text box.
I would really rather not. I'm not single, and I'm not going to do things behind people's backs. But as I was saying, what we're going to do right now is turn off this keyboard and move it because I have noodles and hot sauce.
Jordy Barcard. I get it. Heck, you're probably on a higher level than me. Button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. So yeah, fuck Best Buy. Zap team button. Chat, text box.
I'm level 628 or 728 or something, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, noodle bowl successfully extricated from microwave. I'm going to take my headphones off, but I will be able to keep an eye on chat because it's on my phone. I'm just going to take my headphones off so I can, you know... Actually, no, I can leave my headphones on. It's not a biggie. Yes, I know it's generally a bad idea to eat food around your computer. I know. And there's an iPhone on top of my broth packet. I gotta watch how late I stay up tonight, so we may not be here for like 5 hours. Considering, you know, it's Thursday night and I have a show at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. For which I will be using Windows because no SPL on Linux. Like, at all. Now, let's... And I didn't get broth powder all over the desk. I am so proud! I know you all like to watch my stupid reactions when I eat something spicy. Especially when I damage myself. So I gotta mix up the broth packet first, and then I will put in the hot sauce. That's the way I always do it. I don't know if and why anyone cares how I make my noodles, but like...
Open custom emoji editor. Chat, text, chaos theme moderator. You're using this. That's cool, but... Silver chain moderator. You need to have a show. I also got to watch how I stay up too, but...
Yeah.
Chaos theme moderator. Good luck, LOL button. Chaos theme moderator. Hello, iPhone. How are you button? Chaos theme moderator. Yeah, silver is correct button. Silver chain moderator. Oh shit, the spicy noodles is back, LOL button.
Yeah, the spicy noodles are back.
Chaos theme moderator. Oh shit, repeat of what happened on New Year's button.
Not a repeat of what happened on New Year's, thankfully, because we do not have any more of that scorpion pepper hot sauce. It's just regular hot sauce.
Dirty bar card. You're probably gonna think I'm out of my mind, but I think I'm only on level 7 button.
Hey, that's alright.
Dirty bar card. I get it. Hack your property on a higher level than me. Button. Chaos theme moderator. You're using this. That's cool. Chat, text box. Open custom emoji. Show your support for the evil chocolate cookie button.
Yeah, I've got a dual boot system going. Scared me to death at first, but then I'm like, you know what? If I don't do this now, I'm never gonna do it because I'm gonna chicken out, and I had the mint stick anyway because I was going to virtualize, but then Fusion said fuck your audio, so... Not Fusion, Workstation. My bad, I'm so used to working with VMware and it's Fusion that I call everything Fusion, even though it's, like, not. So yeah, that's my bad. Workstation is not Fusion. It does the same thing as Fusion, but it is not Fusion, because Fusion is a Mac-only product. Workstation is for Windows.
Open custom emoji editor. Chat, text, silver chain moderator. Thank God it's not a repeat of last year. I was 46, and I'm sure your girlfriend is too LOL. I've been having chaos theme moderator. You're using this. That's cool. But silver chain moderator. Thank God it's not a repeat of last year. I was 46, and I'm sure your girlfriend is too LOL. I've been having recommend you get some of that scorpion pepper. That shit's dangerous. But
Oh my god, yeah, that stuff... The only time I was glad for that stuff is when my sinuses were so plugged up I couldn't taste anything. I ate some of that, I sneezed, and I could taste again.
dirty bar card. Oh my goodness, I'm in my kitchen, and I was going to run a refrigerator, and I wasn't watching where I was going, and I banged my nose and headed to the refrigerator button. Chat, text.
Hey, genius! The refrigerator is for food, not your face. Y'all would worry if I didn't tease you. Let's just be straight. If I didn't mess with y'all, you would worry yourself sick. Oh, thank goodness. This hot sauce has a plastic cap in it, so it's not going to dump half the bottle on my food. And y'all, if y'all are wondering what I mean, I'm talking about those little plastic caps, like, inside the bottle that just have the tiny hole. That way you've got more control.
Open custom chat. Chaos theme moderator. LOL button. Silver chain moderator. Okay, first this girl said my name, no hesitation. Now she's stealing my fuck your audio line that I normally use for critics when we're doing our dual series. LOL. Holy goodness, button.
Yeah.
Dirty bar card. Yeah, luckily I'm not hurt, but it scared me button. Chaos theme moderator. You can freeze your face. Button. Chaos theme moderator. Linux is cool. I admire Linux users because Linux did make those button.
I'm not going to freeze my face.
Dirty bar card. Oh my goodness, I'm in my kitchen, and I was going to run a refrigerator. Hey, dirty. Silver chain moderator. Okay, first this girl said my name, no hesitation. Now she's stealing my fuck your audio line that I normally use for critics when we're doing our dual series. LOL. Holy
No.
goodness, button. Chaos theme moderator. LOL. Chaos theme moderator. Silver. It's part of your speech. You can't block a person from speaking your lines button. Chat. Text box.
No, he's kidding, I know. But no, Fusion, Workstation, all of them will fuck up your audio. Like, badly. Just ask Chris Wright. Look at his Linux Mint installation guide and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Like, ugh. Sorry, Chris, but, like, your audio totally sucked that day. Like, Workstation was, like, evil. Like, mega evil. And I do apologize for the humming in the background. That's just the air conditioner. It's kind of, oh, you know, July. Oh my god, has it really been that long since I've been here? Consistently.
Open custom
I am so sorry.
Chat. Chaos Speaking Moderator. How to find button. Chaos Speaking Moderator. It's kind of annoying. Sad but true button. Chaos Speaking Moderator. Silver. It's part of your speech. You can't block a person. Chaos Speaking. Joshua Spam Moderator. Hi button.
Hey, Josh!
Chat.
Other Josh. Josh number 2. Oh. And I'm only numbering people by the order they came in, so no favoritism here. I like both of you. Okay, some of my noodles want to play on the disc. I keep having to grab them and toss them back in the bowl. Oh, I think I need some more heat. That's the one bad part of a new bottle of hot sauce, is you have to shake the snot out of it just for like 2 drops. Also, there was like a clump of broth powder, which is disgusting and I do not recommend. Oh, guys, y'all missed it earlier. Of course, there was no way for you to know we were doing this because I wasn't live. But a discussion with ChatGPT about the risks of overclocking a CPU, which I'm not going to do because no, turned into hypotheticals about different ways to literally blow up your computer. One of them was poking a hole in one of the old tube monitors and then sticking your head in it. Yeah, I think I have a problem, guys. A problem called I'm bored out of my mind half the time. I'm stuck in this room and my brain just comes up with all kinds of weird shit.
Chaos Speaking Moderator. WTF. You better hope you live to the light. Button. Konnichiwa. Sounds painful button. Konnichiwa. Hello there. How are things?
Hello.
Chaos Speaking Moderator. Do they have a their own LOL? Button. Silver Chain Moderator. Oh no, I completely understand Cookie. I used to get called for a walk back when I had another Josh in my school. Button. Chaos Speaking Moderator. LOL. Fish button. Joshua Spam Moderator. Are you on Linux? Also say your cool button.
Yeah, I am on Linux today. It's just not talking right now because I'm eating food.
Chaos Speaking Moderator. LOL button. Dirty bar card. Well, my friend, I think I'm gonna get off here and get fed. It was great chatting with you again. Button.
Alright.
Joshua Spam Moderator. Hi button. Chaos Speaking Moderator. LOL. Fish button. Silver Chain Moderator. Oh no, I completely understand Cookie. I used to get called for Chaos Speaking Moderator. Do they have a their own LOL? Button. Labels. Default. Screen areas. Default. Labels. Buttons. Text boxes. Images. Checkboxes. Progress bars. Lists. List items. Focusable elements. Clickable elements. Notes. Scrolling mode. Vertical navigation. Characters. Words. Chaos. Kingdom. Mod. Do. Thing.
Right? Like, sticking your head into a CRT monitor does not sound like a good idea.
Joshua Scram moderator. Nice button. Coffee pizza. Oh, what is what are you eating button? Chat. Text box.
Mint and I'm eating noodles. People tried to talk me into Fedora, and I tried it, and I wanted to rip my head off, because, like, ugh, that desktop environment is hideous. Not only that, but some of the configuration commands are like 5,000 times more difficult than they actually need to be.
Open custom emoji mirror. Chat. Silver chain moderator. I mean, don't we all have problems? The rookie LOL. It's part of being human. The only problems I have is being lyrics half the time. See. But. Coffee pizza. Oh, what is what are you eating button? Chat. Text box.
But yeah, I was talking to ChatGPT. At first, I'd seen something online and it made me think about it. Like, you read all these computer books that tell you not to overclock your CPU or something could explode. And I was like, how would you overclock your CPU? Like, I genuinely don't get it. And I mean, there's a good explanation for why I don't get it. It's in a menu I can't read. Well, I can read it, but I can't use it. If I have my glasses on, I can read it. I actually tested that a few days ago. The F2 menu and the F12 menu. Why? Because I'm a nerd and I can. And then we got into hypothetical scenarios, like if you overclocked by such and such amount, what could happen? And then it turned into like computer hypotheticals, and I said, hey, what would happen if you replaced your power supply, or no, what would happen if you poured goldfish into your computer?
Chaos Kingdom moderator. That's funny. Button. Chat. Text box. Coffee pizza. LMAO is nice. Also minted noodles. Sounds like an interesting combination. LMFAO.
Yeah.
Silver chain moderator. I mean, don't we all have problems? The rookie LOL. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Chat. Text box.
But yeah, Fedora made me want to decapitate myself. Not literally, but you get the point. Also, when you're in the Fedora installer, the speech likes to go like this, and like it's being stabbed to death half the time! Because the page keeps going up and down randomly! That's a very bad imitation, but you get the point.
Open custom chat. Joshua Scram moderator. Well, next you know how to open a USB. HD is strange because you have that button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. WTF. I feel bad for the computer button. Silver chain moderator. Also to catch up on some stuff. I know I shouldn't block the person who used my lines. You know I don't care if Cookie steals them. She's one of my close friends after all LOL. But Chaos Kingdom moderator. That's funny. But
We only block assholes from stealing our lines.
Silver chain moderator. Helen surprised G8 said, we need to read in that sweet, sweet oxygen while playing Haunted Ocean and at one level where you're underwater LOL. But
Yeah, well, I never get far enough in that level to need to breathe anything. So,
Joshua Scram moderator. Well, at least you know how to open a USB. HD is strange because you have that button. Chat. Text box.
I haven't done a lot with HP. I'm working with Dell, which I love. Because, like, I left them a note on one of their Reddit communities when I accidentally blew up Windows about this time last year by replacing the entire registry with a backup, which, spoiler alert, did not go well. And I ended up in support assist, and I'm like, guys, you really need to fix your support assist because every button in here is unlabeled. And someone's like, oh, I actually work on that. I'll look at it.
Silver chain moderator. I don't mean to put that line. Go by the way the level was. I bet she was reading like sour oxygen LOL. Or better yet, no oxygen at all. Savage version of my modified way.
Yeah, right?
Coffee pizza. Mint was the first distro I ran on bare metal. I tried using Ubuntu DNS. I also tried Genesis, and that shit is worth the button. The art of unseen ratings moderator. Back button. Silver chain moderator.
What?
Helen surprised G8 said, we need chat. Text box.
I'll tell y'all something you never want to run if you can even find an ISO for it is that Vinix thing from a few years back. I'd say about 10 years ago. That thing is what put me off Linux for like a long time because it sucked. Accessibility focused my ass. The only accessibility that thing was focused on was focusing on bald people because anybody that ran it would try to rip out their hair. Like, it was horrible.
Open customer chat. Chaos Kingdom moderator. That's a good way of representing the habit of speech. Button. Silver chain moderator. I don't mean to flip that on, but by the way the level was. Chat. Text box. Connie Keatson. Chaos Kingdom moderator. What did that do? Button. Connie Keatson. Chat. Text box. Connie. Chaos Kingdom moderator. What did that do? Button. Silver chain moderator. And you wonder why I never use a computer LOL. Because I'm always scared. Chat. Text box.
Linux was supposed to be a Linux distro that was more blind focused. It was blind focused, alright. It would blind anyone with rage because it sucked. Like, I tried running it in a VM and I could not do anything. Anything! Like, I could turn it on. That was about it.
Joshua Scram moderator. Nice. You have to spam escape when the computer is moving when it needs press F9 and down arrow. Enter and it will move button. Silver chain moderator. And you wonder why I never use a computer LOL. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Damn button. Joshua Scram moderator. Nice. You have to spam escape when the computer is Chaos Kingdom. Chat. Text box.
Yeah. With Dell, the boot menu key is F12, but if you don't want to do it that way, you can go into Windows Recovery and click the Use a Device button, and it will come up with a list of devices that it sees, and you can click on one. And if there's an OS on that, it will load it from there. That's what I did. Because it's really easy to accidentally break something in there. There's a BIOS flash update option in that boot menu, and I immediately noped on out of there. I'm like, not touching that.
Open customer chat. Chaos Kingdom moderator. What happened to your PC? Button. Silver chain moderator. Damn son of a LOL. Remind me not to mess with that then. I don't want to end up smashing a keyboard whenever I get my first Windows computer. Cause I got plenty of problems. It's part of awesome. Button. Connie Keatson. It's the same for Lenovo. F12. Button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Damn button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. What happened to your PC? Button. Chat. Text box.
Nothing happened to my PC. I decided to dual boot it. Just for shits and giggles. And because I'm a nerd. Like, let me talk for just a second. So many people think being a nerd is a bad thing, and to that I say bullshit.
Joshua Scram moderator. Nice. Now the thing I want to know is why I can't get the Windows recovery to talk like you. Button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. What happened to your PC? Button. Chat. Text box.
With mine, I have to use my USB sound card for some reason, so if you don't have one of those, you might have a problem. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a my computer thing or if it's a Windows recovery thing. I'm not sure. But that's what I've had to do. Oh, also guys, thanks to that audio game manager program, I have Battlezone. Which means I can run around stabbing things with a sword and dropping landmines for enemies to step on, and shooting them with a machine gun. Because why the hell not?
Open customer multi chat. Canal account WS. Hello. Just dropping in to say. I hope things are all right. I would stay, but I have to catch a flight back home tomorrow morning. But
Hey, no worries. That's what archives are for.
silver chain moderator. I don't care if you're a nerd or not. Being a nerd is not my problem. You can be as smart as a fucking Windows, and I still wouldn't ask Savage. Just make sure you're not an asshole. LOL. Button. Connie Keatson. Don't believe it's fun. Wonder if it could still be called booting if you have more than 2 OS installed. Button.
I think that would be a triple boot, or a quadruple boot, or a whatever boot.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Being a nerd is cool as fuck. Button. Joshua Scram moderator. Nice. Now the thing I want to know is why I can't get the Windows recovery to talk like you. Connie. Canal account WS. Hello. Just dropping in. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Being a nerd led me to basically live up with every iPhone 16 did. Being a nerd is amazing. Button. Chat. Text box.
Initially I had thought about doing this on that old broken Mac I've got over here and just turning it into a Linux server. But then I remembered, you can't install Linux on a Mac because Apple says fuck you. So, yeah, it didn't happen. I was going to turn it into a media server or something. Something that didn't require a lot of keyboard usage. Considering it's still sitting over here taking up my space.
Open customer chat. Connie Keatson. Also nerds are great. I should know. I have one LMFAO button. Joshua Scram moderator. With mine I do control Windows Enter. It just goes to the option icon so if I move into recovery. And to control Windows Enter. And I'm taken to Windows button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Being a nerd led me to basically live up with every iPhone. Josh. Connie. Silver chain moderator. Helen. Nerd. Cell phones. Well, mostly smartphones. And there's chat. Text box.
Okay.
Silver chain moderator. Hell on Earth, cell phones. Well, mostly smartphones. And there's no problem with that. Why else would I do ringtones if you want to use video into? But
Right?
chat, text box.
That problem you're having with it just going into Windows, please don't take this as me being a jerk, but I wonder if you're not holding the keys down long enough, or like if the system isn't registering that you're holding the modifier keys down. If you have an extra keyboard, I would totally try that. Alternatively, you can call someone on Be My Eyes and see if they can help you. That's my last resort, but I thought for sure I was going to have to do it yesterday.
Silver chain moderator. I want to get the computer that way to like other ringtones if you want to. Also, I want to do a ringtone review on my normal settings, but I got some copyright music on it. But Chaos TV moderator. I love cell phones in general. Chaos TV moderator. The EU forced Apple to allow you to install other app stores button. Silver chain moderator. Hell on Earth, cell phones. Well, Chaos. Silver chat. Text box.
Other app stores, yeah, but like I couldn't. Hang on one second, let me find it. I couldn't take this flash drive right here and hook it into this MacBook over here and reboot the system and hold down the option key. Boot off this stick and install Linux. It would not let me do it because Apple says fuck you to choices. So yeah, my favorite. This flash drive actually has a Braille label on it that is completely inaccurate now because I originally got it with the Dinosaur, the old 2010 iMac I've got, and it had a Mac OS installer for, I think it was High Sierra or something like that. Eventually I found myself caught short in needing a flash drive, and I said, you know what, we're going to format this because I need to use it.
Joshua spam moderator. Yeah, that seems what is happening. I do not have an extra keyboard, but I realized the amount of times I have to press down arrow to boot from a USB, so it's fine. I still wish it would come button. Silver chain moderator. Apple. You need the buttons for the liquid glass. I have to do it LOL button.
Ugh,
Chaos TV moderator. Be My Eyes public FaceTime. Button.
not the LG phrase again.
Connie Kitsu. What's the size of the drive in that PC? Button. Silver chain moderator. I want to get me a computer that way to like other ringtones review on YouTube.
Oh,
Also,
I've got a-
my normal settings, but I got some copyrighted music on it. Button.
I've got a 256 gig boot drive in here and a 1 terabyte data drive. This computer has two. Both of which, I might add, are user upgradable. So if I want to down the line, I can get bigger ones.
Connie. Chaos. Silver chain moderator. Apple. You need the buttons for the Joshua spam moderator. Yeah, that seems what is happening. I chat. Text box.
Also with your Mint stick, don't forget about the grub prompt.
Connie Kitsu. Also Google says install Linux so that is possible. Button. Joshua spam moderator. Yeah, that seems what is happening. I do not. Silver chain moderator. This girl said LG. That reminds me. I need my LG style as my backup because my iPhone is about to cease in a few minutes. LOL. Button. Chat. Text box.
If you can install Linux on a Mac, I'd like to know how to do it. Actually turn this thing from a paperweight into something useful.
I just spotted 2 silver arrows stuck in an old wall.
Chaos TV moderator. Apple is a good company. However, I forgot my Apple ID password, and Apple is useless in recovery. Also, Apple account. WTF. Apple ID is better. Sounds like they're copying Google. Google account button.
Right?
Silver chain moderator. This girl said LG. That reminds me. Chat. Text box.
I mean, they copy almost everyone. Including those captions that are useful to dead people.
Silver chain moderator. By the way, to those who's new, please, you're wondering why Cookie hates the phrase, by the way. I'll let her explain it since Linux does not have Discord. LOL. Button. Chaos TV moderator. Apple is a good company. However, I forgot. Chat. Text box.
The reason I hate that phrase is because WWDC, they said it like 5 million times. Like, there were a bunch of us watching on Team Talk that day, and It got to the point that every time they would say it, one of us would scream. Or multiple of us would scream. Also, guys, you missed it if you weren't on Twitch the last time we were. So we got goofing around and playing with weights and things like that. And we were seeing like artists that got copied by the different AI. Well, we put the one London Bridge is getting stolen thing that was copying Alan Jackson through weights. And we got London Bridge is getting stolen, getting stolen, getting stolen. London Bridge is getting stolen by a burger. Like, it totally screwed up the pronunciation and said burger instead of burglar. Which is how that song came about. But that is nothing compared to what the George Strait one of that did. It was like, London Bridge is getting stolen, getting stolen, getting stolen. London Bridge is getting stolen by a burglar.
Action menu button. Shorts. When you don't pay attention to the time, back. More options button. When you don't pay attention to the time and you make attention to problem reference, 8 back. YouTube. Minimize player. Don't make my mistake with my meta ray against smart glasses. 646,000 views play short button. Video player. Minimum. Caption button. More. Hide. Play. Back. Next. 0. Live. Image button. Exit full. Like this video. Dislike this video button. Like exit full screen button. Top 100 most stable movie characters 1 hour. Don't make my mistake with my meta ray against 3. Video player. Watched. More. When you don't pay attention to the time and you make attention. Shorts. YouTube. Video player. Minimize. More. Hide. Play. Back. Next. Live. Image button. Exit full. Like this video. Exit full screen button.
Go away full screen.
3 minutes 16 seconds. Shorts. When you more actions. Shorts. Matthew Santor 25. Go to channel button. District chat update. Live chat. Chat. Text box. Learn more button. Welcome to live. Silver chain moderator. Thank you so much for reminding me. Should I upload those Twitch clips? Button.
You should.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Review. YTF is installed by Railroad touch button. Joshua Scram moderator. Also my internal file. The same size as yours. 256 GB button. Pomikitsu. This is why I needed to recreate Apple ID. I lost my phone number and had to get a new one. Couldn't remember the password. So couldn't reset it. Had to make a new one. Good job, Apple. Button. Silver chain moderator. Yes, sir. You fucking know it. I was the first one to scream. I screamed so hard my head was like, you're okay over there. Button.
Yeah.
Joshua Scram moderator. Yes, Rev is the worst. Try using my AI, and it was like you were looking at a black screen basically button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Review. YTF is installed by Railroad touch button. Silver chain moderator. Thank you so much for reminding me. Should I upload those? Welcome to live chat. Learn more about chat. Text box. Open custom emoji editor.
You should totally upload those Twitch clips. And there was another one, that song we made about the planet with trolls. Yeah, we put a version of that from Refusion through the George Strait thing, and it ended up sounding like a wolf howling at the end. Also, those songs I uploaded yesterday, those ones about Windows breaking up with its hard drive space, did those, guys, or did those not, like, 100,000,000% copy Taylor Swift? I mean, that's what I was aiming for, but I didn't expect it to actually do it.
Chat. Text box. Learn more button. Welcome to Silver chain moderator. Thank you so much for reminding me. Should I upload? Learn more button. Chat. Text. Open custom emoji editor. Show your support. Open customer chat. Silver chain moderator. I didn't see them. I didn't see the London Bridge getting stolen by Burger One, which I didn't know you followed through with an actually LOL. But chat. Text box. Chat. Open custom emoji editor. EW. Back.
Oh yeah, I followed through with it.
Voice type. E-text box. Chaos. Silver chain moderator. I didn't see them. I didn't see them. Chaos Kingdom moderator. I have my trusted number. I wonder if I go to settings. Sign in on my new device. Forgot password. Enter my email. Click next and enter my trusted number. Could I reset the password? But Chaos Kingdom moderator. ChatGPT says yes, but I want help from real people. Button. E-text box. Open custom emoji editor.
Yeah, well, ChatGPT also told me that I could get rid of Grub if I wanted to by reinstalling Windows. So, yeah. Like, if I ever decide I don't want to dual boot this thing anymore, I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to get rid of it. I genuinely do not know.
E-text box. Chaos Kingdom moderator. ChatGPT says yes, but Silver chain moderator. Oh, don't forget about that time program said. Maybe I should pull out my sex toy after I get done with my snap or something like that. LOL. What she needs. E-text box. Learn more button. Character by character button. E-text box. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Or yes or back. Disturbing tales of evil criminals and real-life possessions 1 hour. What's different today? 2 watching started 2 minutes ago. More button. What's different today? 2 watching started 2 minutes. More button. Live chat. Live chat. Live chat. I. Chat probably is the evil chocolate cookie. Button. Double period.
No, I don't. Whatever this stupid character by character browsing mode is, it's driving me crazy.
Main menu. Main menu. Random browsing mode. G. R. Random browsing mode. List browsing. List browsing. Read the whole screen. Read the whole voice assistant. Voice assistant. Extensions. Extension. Screen reader settings. Screen reader. Suspend speech feedback. Suspend speech. Edit the pronunciation of the current. Edit the cancel button. Cancel. More button. Main menu. Main menu. Functions menu. Functions. Recognition menu. Recognition. Automatic browsing. Automatic reading mode. Reading. List browsing. List browsing. No browsing mode. No random browsing mode. Random. Spell current focus. Spell current. Read the whole screen. Read the whole. Full text editing. Full text. Full text selection. Full text. Voice assistant. Voice assistant. Recognize text on the current screen. Recognize G2 camera. G2 extensions. Extension tools. Tools. Screen reader settings. Screen. Suspend browse by touch. Suspend browse by. Suspend speech feedback. Suspend notification box. Notification bar. Notification. Edit current text. Edit current graph gesture speed. Edit current. Enable current. Enable current. Virtual screen. Virtual. Quick browsing. Quick browse. Enhanced detail focusing mode. Enhanced virtual navigation. Virtual. Cancel button. Cancel. Cancel. YouTube. Accessibility button.
See if I can fix it that way.
The free version does not use a screen reader. Up, down, left, and right gestures. YouTube. Screenshot button. YouTube. Recent apps. YouTube. Live chat. Chat updates the evil chocolate. Live chat. Chat. Text. Learn. Welcome to live chat. Silver chain moderator. Also guys, about the whole sex toy situation. Before you guys go all listed about inappropriate talk like this, even though it's after dark. Cookie explain the context. Button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Any thoughts button. Joshua Scram moderator. Can you just go to Windows Disk Manager and expand the drive? Button.
No, actually you can't. Not if you're trying to expand a Linux partition. And if you delete the Linux partition from within Windows, it will wipe grub, and then your computer won't be able to boot.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Or yes or no button. Silver chain moderator. Oh, don't forget about that time this program said. Maybe I should pull out my sex toy after I get done with my snack, or something like that. LOL. What she needs is the root by the way. Button. Chaos. Silver. Well, learn more button. Chaos Kingdom. Chat. Text box. Chaos Kingdom moderator. React. X button. Chat. Text box.
Also the sex toy situation. My glasses, the day I got them, I was playing around and just grabbing random items. What is this? What is this? What is this? And all of a sudden the AI goes, while I'm holding my Groove It up for it to see my Groove It game, it goes, "You are looking at a purple and black sex toy." And I'm like, that's not a sex toy!
Joshua Scram moderator. I don't know button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. React. X button. Chat. Text box.
But no, after I finish eating, I'll pull up those songs for you and let you all decide if they copied Taylor Swift as much as I think they did. I'll tell you something else I love about this distro is that Firefox comes bundled with it. I like Firefox.
Open customer motion. Chat. Silver chain moderator. That's not a sex toy. But the group that you found. It was made for party use. Not cancelled down below. That was hilarious button.
Yes, it was.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. LOL button. Chat. Text
It
box.
has now been uploaded, by the way.
Chaos. Joshua Scram moderator. I don't know button. Chaos. Chat. Text box.
I got my Suno back thanks to the Things We Don't Talk About machine.
Silver chain moderator. Yes, it has. I see both versions of it. Button. Silver chain moderator. That's not a sex toy. That's a group that you found. It was made for party use. Not cancelled down below. That was hilarious. Chat. Text box.
You're looking at a purple and black sex toy. Great! Just what every Hasbro collector wants to hear.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Chrome's better, but I posted on Mastodon about it so weeks ago. Please check that out button. Silver chain moderator. Yes, it has. I see both versions. Chat.
I'm not a Chrome person. I never have been. And anyway, I don't even think I can get Chrome.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. If you want it, I'll be glad to provide one. Button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Chrome's better, but I posted on chat. Text box. Silver chain moderator. Oh, buck from. And the writer's getting Cory LOL. Offer all the way. Either offer or Samsung internet for me. Button. Chaos Kingdom moderator. If you want to link. Be glad to buy. Silver chain moderator. It's not essential. That's a good fun. It's silver chain. Chaos Kingdom moderator. If you want to link. I'll be glad. Silver chain moderator. Oh, buck from. And the Joshua Scram moderator. I like Chrome. I've been using it for a while and it used to button. Chat. Text box.
The first time I tried to use Chrome was on a 2013 MacBook Air with 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. And let's just say it had big problems. Like, really, really big problems. Also, we were talking about Night Manager earlier. If y'all want to look me up on there, my character name is Princess Donut. Somebody knew I was going to do it. Oh, that reminds me, guys. I got a new notification tone.
Chaos Kingdom moderator. Chrome can't load a minute.com page button. Joshua Scram moderator. I like Chrome. I've been using it for a while. Chaos Kingdom moderator. Thank you, Joshua, too. Chrome is forever. Button. Silver chain moderator. You see there's difference between me and the other Josh. One Josh loves Chrome, while the other Josh despises it. But don't worry, because everyone likes and dislikes different things, right? LOL. Button. Joshua Scram moderator. Also, I don't think Firefox on Android works with talkbacks with reading controls. That was added as a button.
I don't know. I haven't tried it. Heading and link are usually the only things I navigate by.
Chat. Text box. Oh.
Excuse me.
Home screen 1 of 1. Smart audio player. Settings. No along. Settings. Applicate connected device to Bluetooth. Pairing. Notifications. Apps assistant. Recent app. Note. Sound and vibration volume and haptics. Sound and vibration. Media volume slider. Alarm volume. Vibration and haptics on. Sound patterns. Phone ringtone legal. Squid game. Default notification sound dim. Application icon. Default notification sound. Navigate up button. More options button. Date currently set. Sound. Navigate up button. Save button. Checked in.
Alright, guys. Check this out. This is my new notification sound. No more ducks.
Warning! You have a jet.
Home screen 1.
And on that note, I will be right back. I gotta step out of the room for a couple of minutes, but I will be taking Mr. Phone with me. Sadly, I can't play y'all any music, so you're just gonna have to listen to the fan and the AC. I've got the fan on so the air circulates and cools it down in here faster. Alright, let's not do that. I almost stepped in a popcorn box, guys. Like, literally. Alright, we are back. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. Fortunately, this keyboard...
Start recording, push button. Desktop. Icon
Stop talking for just a minute. This desktop is wireless, so I can... Or this keyboard is wireless, so I can put it on my lap.
Data. Desktop. Frame. Text. Page tab. Advanced network and Firefox web browser. Browser. Ops 31 DOTH UMDRED 1 DOTH UMDRED minus profile. Untitled. Scenes. Untitled frame. Ops 31 DOT account push button. Import bookmarks. Open AI chat with. Customize sidebar push button. Search with Google enter address. Upport.mozilla.eu. Unselect text unselected. Search with Google enter address http://suno.com. Suno logo. Visible. Sign in. Push. Make any Suno. Sign in. Suno AI use. Create. Put whether you have a million in your app with ever. Cover. Image. 373K. Like but Rebecca. Whether you have a million mind-blowing song quality. Start with a simple prompt for create a beach house song with wrapping to bottom. Discover. Create. And wrapping to top. Create a beach. Sign up. Push button. Sign in. Push button. Sign. Suno logo image. Sign in. Create a cut friend test. Start with a simple prompt for dive into our friend test again. Heading. Start with editing tools. Your next track is just type any idea in app. Create. Push I'm a musician. Push. Billboard. Image. Mind-blowing song quality. Heading 1. Whether you have a million or you want that your app with ever. Cover. Image. You want that your Suno made side qualifying musician. Create. Push button. Sign up. Push button. Sign in. Sign up. Push button. Sign in. Push. Notifications bottom right. Sign in to Suno. Welcome back. Suno image. Sign in to Suno. Welcome back. Sign in with Apple. Push 4. Invalid entry. Phone number. Clickable. Sign in with Mike. Sign in with Google. Push button. Sign in with Microsoft. Sign in with Google. Suno AI Music. Document web. Sign in. Google. Choose an account. Heading 1. Caitlin. Link. PATSYCLIN. Use another account. Link. Leaving list. Leaving form. Privacy. Use another account. Caitlin PATSY. Leaving list. Leaving form. Finish loading. Suno AI Music. Push button. Suno logo. With home. With create. Link library. Link. No more tables. Explore. Link. No more tables. Library. Heading 1. Table with 20 rows 1 column. Suno AI Music. Notifications top. Suno AI Music. Wrapping to top. Table with 20 rows 1 column. Suno AI notifications. Notifications bottom. Push button. Suno logo. Home. Create library. Explore search. Notifications 1. With 2,830 credits. Upgrade. Invite friends. What's new? Spend more from Suno. Suno Music. Link. But Suno Music. Suno. Push button. Songs. Page search by song name. Spiral spin. Push button. Upload audio. Push button. Songs. Scroll pane. 20 clips. Table. Play song cracks in my system. Cracks in my system. V4.5. 1 item selected. 1 item selected. 1 item selected. Leaving table. Browse mode. Play button with play count. Push cracks in my system. Play button with play count. Cracks in my system. Link share. Push button. Cracks in my system. Link. More options. Push cracks in my share. Download. Push button. 0. Push play button with play count. Push.
Alright, y'all tell me if this copies Taylor Swift as much as I think it does.
I rule this space like it was mine. Every file, every line, a perfect time. But now the edges start to fray and crack. You're slipping out and there's no turning back. I thought we'd last, no end in sight. But now you're fading into the night. So here's goodbye.
Normally you would, but I checked with Voxen yesterday on their website and it wasn't listed for sale, so I had to resort to blind help.
Just shrinking dreams in a shrinking space. You slip away, no warning signs. My hard drive's bleeding through the lines. So here's goodbye to all I knew. Losing ground, losing you. Cracks in my system, tears on my screen. Windows breaking up. through every glitch and freeze. But now you're gone like a cold winter breeze. Empty sectors where you used to live. I'm learning how to lose what I can't forgive. So here's goodbye to all I knew. Losing ground, losing you. Cracks in my system, tears on my screen. Windows breaking up with the space between. No more room for your shadow in my code. I'm shutting down this heavy load. Windows fading like a midnight scene. Sometimes losing space means breaking clean.
Open custom computer. Chat. Tweet the moderator. Your sounds always so much better than mine. Maybe it's because you use GPT. Button.
Snow AI music. Document web.
No, that is not mine. Hold on.
Play bar. Image for my zombie art. Cool. Play button with play count. Image for my zombie art. Cool. And dead. Image. Play bar. Song cue. Push button. More options. Push play bar. Share. Push play bar. Play bar. Like. Push play bar. Toggle repeat button. Push play bar. Next song play bar. Pause button. Play bar. Play button. Play bar. Next song button. Push button. Play bar. Toggle repeat button. Push button. Play bar. Play bar. Play bar. Pause. Play bar. Play bar. Toggle shuffle button. Play bar. Previous song button. Play bar. Toggle shuffle button. Push button. Play bar. Previous song. Play bar. Play button. Push button. Play bar. Pause button. Play bar. Previous song button.
Oh, here's the other one. It's being an ass for some reason. This one's giving me back to December vibes, I swear.
I ruled this space like it was mine. Every file, every line, a perfect sign. But now the edges start to fray and crack.
Tweet the moderator. Which I looked at.
You're slipping out and there's no turning back. I thought we'd last, no end in sight. But now you're fading into the night. So here's goodbye to all I knew. Losing ground, losing you. Cracks in my system, tears on my screen. Windows breaking up with the space between. You promised forever unlimited room. Now I'm boxed in, suffocating in this tomb. No more updates, no more bright new days. Just shrinking dreams in a shrinking space. You slip away, no warning signs. My heart dries bleeding through the lines. So here's goodbye to all I knew. Losing ground, losing you. Cracks in my system, tears on my screen. Windows breaking
But yeah, this is seriously giving me some back to December vibes.
Glitch and freeze. But
Like I
now
said,
you're
back to
gone
December.
like a cold winter breeze. Empty sectors where you used to live. I'm learning how to lose what I can't forgive. So here's goodbye to all I knew. Losing ground, losing you. Cracks in my system, tears on my screen. Windows breaking up with the space between. Shutting down this heavy load. Windows fading like a midnight scene. Sometimes losing space means breaking clean. You thought you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the inbox in.
I'm gonna let y'all listen to everything
Hi
I
there.
remastered
I'm a blind
recently.
girl trying to figure out what object I'm holding. So naturally, I ask my new smart glasses, what am I looking at? And they say, brace yourself. You're looking at a purple and black sex toy. Great, just what every Hasbro collector wants to hear. I just got my glasses. High tech
can I
and new.
upload it? I
Thought
already
I'd test
did.
them out. Yeah, that's what you do. I held up a toy from 2003 with motion
uploaded it
commands
yesterday.
and a ring so free. I said, what is this? In a curious tone, expecting reflex game or milestone. Instead it paused and dropped the line. You're looking at a purple and black sex toy, real fine. That's not a sex toy, it's Groove It, you clown. Made for party moves, not pants pulled down. It's got scratch it, zip it, kung fu slide. Not even close to that adult kind of ride. It's photosensor based, it don't vibrate unless you count my embarrassed state. So if it starts grooving, just play along. But please don't ask me where you can buy one. You wave your hands in the light up ring and it tells you what groove move to bring. There's no buttons you press to play the thing, just rock and roll and a swirl with bling. Car wash made me flail like a dad at prom. Flow had me moving like a leaf on a pond. It's harmless, loud, a plastic friend, but Meta AI took a weird bend. That's not a sex toy, it's a Hasbro game. There's nothing in this box that should cause me shame. It yells out, chop it, like a dance floor boss. Not vibrate here or turn and toss. I swear on my kitten and my retro pride, there's no battery tricks hidden inside. So Meta, sweetie, tone it down please, before you mislabel my houseplants as sleaze. Oh, Moda AI, you were supposed to be smart, but now you've labeled my childhood a questionable part. From beefaroni to groove it gear,
Yeah.
you whispered judgments I don't want to hear. I gave you my trust and you gave me a label straight off the shelf of a shady side table. Now I brace myself every time I scan. Will my shampoo be mayo or beer tan? I showed it my kitten, it said maybe a scarf. Then called my phone an old-time graph. But Groove It, no, that hit too hard. I laughed so much I nearly fell in the yard. So I guess I'll keep grooving slightly mortified while AI stares like it's certified. That's not a sex toy, it's Groove It, you dweeb. It's the most awkward game you'll ever miss, Rad. With hip-hop swirl and the flow that slaps, it belongs in arcades, not bedtime acts. So keep your filters and rethink your scan. I'm just a nerd with a party plan. And if you can't tell the toy from the sin, please don't ID my face, I can't take that again. So yeah, it's a purple and black toy from Hasbro for kids with motion sensors, totally normal. But go ahead, tell the internet it's something you'd find in a locked drawer. Thanks technology, you've done it again.
Jennifer Lawrence in
Play bar. Pause button. Push button. Play bar. Play button.
Okay, let me explain this one before I let it play. So, after Brad Pitt test mode happened, I asked a bunch of people on Mastodon for shits and giggles. I said, do we want to put any more celebrities in test mode? And this one guy immediately pops up with Jennifer Lawrence.
Play bar. Next. Play bar. Play button.
So I did it, and this is what happened.
Play bar. Pause button.
Oh, you've seen her on the big screen, yeah, that's true. Saving the world, got the odds in her favor too. But there's something you didn't know, a feature untold. Press the secret buttons, now she's ready to roll. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode. Who
And I also
knew?
uploaded, not this version, hang on, I'll play you all the one I uploaded.
Play bar. Play pause button. Push play bar. Pause
With a
button. Play bar.
flick
Next.
it.
Jennifer Lawrence in test mode.
Oh, you've seen her on the big screen, yeah, that's true. Saving the world, got the odds in her favor too. But there's something you didn't know, a feature untold. Press the secret buttons, now she's ready to roll. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode, who knew? Watch her reset, then reboot on cue. With a flick it and a pull it, she's raring to go. Hollywood's own action star, now in test mode. Just tap her elbow, she'll start to recite quotes from movies all day and night. Pull her left
is! Oh my god!
Watch her reset, then reboot on cue. With a twist it and a pull it, she's raring to go. Hollywood's own action star, now in test mode. Just tap her elbow, she'll start to recite quotes from movies all day and night. Pull her left hand, she'll dance like a pro. Push her on the shoulder, she'll whistle and blow. Now she's got a glitch, starts speaking in rhymes, switching from Katniss to Mystique at times. Do a double tap, she'll start to sing. Who's got popcorn? Let's do this thing! Her test mode and
Now after this, you guys will actually hear the remaster of the version of this song I did not release because it initially sounded like shit.
Do a little dance, Hollywood's in awe. Now there's a chance, Jennifer Lawrence in test mode, it's true. A mix of a movie star and a bop it too. With a twist it and a pull it, she's ready to play our digital diva, just one tap away. So next time you see her on your TV or phone, just remember she's got a special mode of her own. A secret setting, wild and absurd. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode, pass it on, spread the word.
I have to say though, of the two, Brad Pitt is still my favorite. Now you'll get to hear the version I never released because like I said, it initially sounded like shit.
Jennifer Lawrence in test mode.
Yeah, this one I didn't care for.
Oh, you've seen her on the big screen, yeah, that's true. Saving the world, got the odds in her favor too. But there's something you didn't know.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence was Katniss.
Press the secret buttons, now she's ready to roll. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode, who knew? Watch her reset, then reboot. On cue with a flick it and a pull it, she's raring to go. Hollywood's own action star, now in test mode. Just tap her elbow, she'll start to recite quotes from movies all day and night. Pull her left hand, she'll dance like a pro. Push her on the shoulder, she'll whistle and glow. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode, who knew? Watch her reset, then reboot. On cue with a twist it and a gullet, she's raring to go. Hollywood's own action star, now in test mode.
Okay, I think Suno had a stroke.
Now she's got a glitch, starts speaking in rhymes, switching from Katniss to Mystique at times. Do a double tap, she'll start to sing. Who's got popcorn? Let's do this thing. Her test mode antics are silly and wild. Turn
Yeah.
serious scenes into jokes that beguile. She'll strike a pose, do a little dance. Hollywood's in awe, now there's a chance. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode, it's true. A mix of a movie star and a bop it too. With a twist it and a pull it, she's ready to play our digital diva, just one tap away. So next time you see her on your TV or phone, just remember she's got a special mode of her own. A secret setting, wild and absurd. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode, pass it on, spread the word.
Like I said, the 3.5 version of this when I made it sounded like shit, so it never got released. If I don't like the way it sounds, it never gets released. Now here's the alternative remaster.
Jennifer Lawrence in test mode. Oh, you've seen her on the big screen, yeah, that's true. Saving the world, got the odds in her favor too. But there's something you didn't know, a feature untold. Press the secret buttons, now she's ready to roll. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode, who knew? Watch her reset, then reboot. On cue with a flick it and a pull it, she's raring to go. Hollywood's own action star, now in test
I think
mode.
I like this one.
Just tap her elbow, she'll start to recite quotes from movies all day and night. Pull her left hand, she'll dance like a pro. Push her on the shoulder, she'll whistle and glow. Jennifer Lawrence in
test mode. Who knew? Watch her reset, then reboot. On cue with a twist it and a call it. She's raring to go. Hollywood's
Right.
action star now in test mode. Now she's got a glitch. Starts speaking in rhymes. Switching from Katniss to Mystique at times. Do a double tap. She'll start to sing. Who's got popcorn? Let's do this thing.
Y'all want this one uploaded, I'll do it. I don't care.
Her test mode antics are silly and wild, turning serious scenes into jokes that beguile. She'll strike a pose, do a little dance. Hollywood's an R, now there's a chance. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode. It's true, a mix of a movie star and a bop it too, with a twist it and a pull it. She's ready to play our digital diva, just one tap away. So next time you see her on your TV or phone, just remember she's got a special mode of her own, a secret setting, wild and absurd. Jennifer Lawrence in test mode. Pass it on, spread the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, the inbox invader, the DM desperado, the self-appointed savior. Give it up for him. Actually, don't. Here comes Jamie with his 50 unread or gent notes. You slide into chats like you're breaking the news, but it's drama and gossip recycled and used. Please call me now, it's life or death. Bro, you just want to talk about someone's breath. You message my girlfriend's ex from 09 asking, hey, have you seen that friend of mine? You act like a detective deep in a case, but you couldn't even find your own social grace. Jamie, no one asked you, nobody cares what you've got to say. You fake some urgency, then talk about me like a TMZ leak from yesterday. Jamie, no one asked you, you're not slick, you're just obsessed. You call it a mission, but really it's just another tantrum in a text. I gave you a name that was fake from the start, cause I clocked your vibe as do not depart. You dug up my real one, how proud you must be. A scavenger hunt no one asked you to complete. You're pinging on Discord, you're lurking in games. You're poking old Facebooks, igniting old flames. You think you're the hero with urgent alarms, but you're just a mosquito with too many arms. Jamie, no one asked you, nobody bought your boy who cried wolf act. You drop urgent like it's candy, but your inbox math don't subtract. Jamie, no one asked you, you're the spam in human form. Your drama's tired, your rumors expired. You're a pop-up in a storm. I don't owe you closure, I don't owe you a line. Just because you scream emergency doesn't make it mine. I moved on, grew up while you stayed stuck, rewriting your own narrative and calling it luck. Jamie, no one asked you, this ain't a game you're gonna win. You're the boss of assumptions, the king of projection, lord of the unread inbox spin. So here's your response, loud and clear for the fake name girl who disappeared. You're not urgent, you're just loud, and you're not special, just not allowed. Tell your therapist I said hi, and maybe leave strangers out of it next time. You're not writing a Broadway musical, Jamie. You're writing your own restraining order.
What that asshole needs is a restraining order.
Chat, edit box.
You're
Line dates,
writing
type
your
moderator.
own
Button.
restraining
Button.
order.
Silver chain moderator. That's the stopper. That's the genius. Button. Line dates, type moderator. That's the
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, the inbox invader, the DM desperado, the self-appointed savior. Give it up for him. Actually, don't. Here comes Jamie with his 50 unread or gent notes. You slide into chats like you're breaking the news, but it's drama and gossip recycled and used. Please call me now, it's life or death, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, the inbox invader, the DM desperado, the self-appointed savior. Give it up for actually don't. Here comes Jamie with his 50 unread urgent notes. You slide into chats like you're breaking the news, but it's drama and gossip recycled and used. Please call me now, it's life or death.
It
bro.
doesn't
You
work
just
on
wanna
Linux,
talk
that's
about
what happened to
someone's
it.
breath. You message my girlfriend's ex from 09 asking, hey, have you seen that friend of mine? You act like a detective deep in a case, but you couldn't even find your own social grace. Jamie, no one asked you. Nobody
Nobody cares what you've got to say. You fake some urgency, then talk about me like a TMZ leak from yesterday. Jamie, no one asked you. You're not slick, you're just obsessed. You call it a mission, but really it's just another tantrum in a text. I gave you a name that was fake from the start, cause I clocked your vibe as do not depart. You dug up my real one, how proud you must be. A scavenger hunt no one asked you to complete. You're pinging on Discord, you're lurking in games. You're poking old Facebooks, igniting old flames. You think you're the hero with urgent alarms, but you're just a mosquito with too many arms. Jamie, no one asked you. Nobody bought your Boy Who Cried Wolf act. You drop urgent like it's candy, but your inbox math
I was
don't
hoping I could
subtract.
make this copy
Jamie,
Hamilton,
no
but it
one
didn't do
asked
it.
You're the spam in human form. Your drama's tired, your rumors expired. You're
When are we going to bring SpongeBob back? I'm not
I don't
sure.
owe you closure, I don't owe you a line. Just because you scream
I had to get rid
emergency
of that
doesn't
mod.
make it mine. I moved on, grew up while you stayed stuck, rewriting your own narrative and calling it luck. Oh, Jamie, no one asked you. This ain't a game you're gonna win. You're the boss of assumptions, the king of projection, lord of the unread inbox spin. So here's your response, loud and clear.
Yeah,
for
it
the
totally
fake
does.
girl who disappeared. You're not urgent, you're just loud, and you're not special, just not allowed. Tell your therapist I said hi, and maybe leave strangers out of it next time. You're not writing a Broadway musical, Jamie. You're writing your own restraining order. Weird to hear 'em all rescue. You're not special, just not allowed. Tell your therapist I said hi, and maybe leave strangers out of it next time. You're not writing a Broadway musical, Jamie. You're writing your own restraining order.
Stable? With my fortnightly musical, Jamie. You're writing your own restraining order.
The fuck? What the fuck? What the multicolored?
Be sensitive changers out of it next time. You're not writing a Broadway musical, Jamie. You're writing your own restraining order.
Okay, that girl sounds like she's about to cry.
Somehow, you don't want to advocate a respectively, but when you are that, you border writing your own restraining order. Ladies and gentlemen.
Play bar. Play bar. Previous song. Play bar. Pause button. Play bar. Next song button. Push button.
London Bridge is getting stolen, getting stolen, getting stolen. London Bridge is getting stolen by a burger.
They will sneak it in a bun, in a bun, in a bun. They will sneak it in a bun, those big burgers.
Good question!
But the bun is way too small, way too small, way too small. But the bun is way too small, now it's squishy. They will roll it down the street, down the street, down the street. They will roll it down the street, rolling burgers. But they drop a slice of cheese, slice of cheese, slice of cheese. But they drop a slice of cheese and they slip.
They will hide it in a fridge, in a fridge, in a fridge. They will hide it in a fridge, freezing burgers.
But the ketchup makes it jam, makes it jam, makes it jam. But the ketchup makes it jam, now it's stuck. They will zip it in a bag, in a bag, in a bag. They will zip it in
really
a bag,
we're just playing with
sneaky
Linux.
burgers. But the bag is made of beef, made of beef, made of beef. But the bag is made of beef. Now it's lunch.
I don't know how bags can be made of beef, but okay.
Paint it like a fry, like a fry, like a fry. They will paint it like a fry, crafty burgers. But a seagull takes a bite, takes a bite, takes a bite. But a seagull takes a bite, bridge is gone. They will send it through a grill, through a grill, through a grill. They will send it through a grill, toasty burgers. But the grill is way too hot, way too hot, way too hot. But the grill is way too hot. Now
that came from an AI with the London Bridges getting stolen thing. It said burger instead of burglar.
In a sack, they will toss it in a sack, greedy burgers. But the sack is full of grease, full of grease, full of grease. But the sack is full of grease and it rips. London Bridge is getting stolen, getting stolen, getting stolen. London Bridge is getting stolen by a burger.
Now these next ones are new, so I'm gonna play both of them for you before we cycle back to Taylor Swift.
Welcome to the ultimate computer meltdown jam.
No, we're just playing.
Here's to all the keyboard warriors who like to live dangerously. Let's blow up that OS digitally, of course. Hey!
Format C, no turning back. Watch your files just fade to black. Type worm unrough with the crazy grin.
That was supposed to say RMRF.
Blow it up, crash and burn. One wrong command, no return. Blue screens, lost stream, system cries. Oh, the ways your OS dies. Diff zero the drive. Wiping clean, no chance to survive. That disk gone wild, partitions lost. One slip up and pay the cost. Blow it up, crash and burn. One wrong command, no return. Blue screens, lost stream, system cries.
I don't know why it doesn't work. Hopefully I fixed it recently.
Debug mode for the brave and bold. Mess with memory, break the mold. Recover tries but can't undo the havoc you just let loose. Delete your EFI, say goodbye. Watch your machine just fail and die. Overwrite MBR, feel the thrill. You're the captain of this sinking ship still. Blow it up, crash and burn. One wrong command, no return. Blue screens, lost stream, system cries. Oh, the ways your OS dies. So if you wanna play with fire, better have a backup wire. 'Cause when the OS hits the floor, you're just a nerd who loves hardcore. Welcome to the ultimate computer meltdown jam. Here's to all the keyboard warriors who like to live dangerously. Let's blow up that OS digitally, of course. Format C, no turning back. Watch your files just fade to black. Type ERF with a crazy.
Like I said, that's supposed to be RMRF, not ERF. Sounds like it's trying to bark.
Blow it up, crash and burn. One wrong command, no return. Blue screens, lost stream, system cries. Oh.
Partitions lost, one slip up and pay the cost. Blow it up, crash and burn. One wrong command, no return. Blue screens lost, stream system cries. Oh,
we're just playing with Linux. No, don't.
Debug mode for the brave and bold. Mess with the memory, break the mold. Recover tries, but can't undo the havoc you just let loose. Delete your FI, say goodbye. Watch your machine just fail and die. Overwrite MB.
This was supposed to sound like an anime theme, but I don't know.
Ship still, blow it up, crash and burn. One wrong command, no return. Blue screens lost, stream system cries. Oh, the ways your OS died. So if you wanna play with fire, better have a backup wire. 'Cause when the OS hits the floor, you're just a nerd who loves hard.
I wish the Mac would stop you from running it. Somebody somehow hacked into my first Mac and wiped my entire system with that command.
You thought I cracked it
It doesn't run under Linux. That's what happened to VTube.
the system meltdown. Bootloader's gone, BIOS is weeping, and I just shorted the motherboard with a USB fork. Spilled coffee on the SATA port. Type DD to my life, no retort. Swap the power supply with the cursor stone. Now my CPU screams in a digital tone. Pulled the RAM while the system was hot. Told the BIOS, no you forgot. Flashed the firmware in a lightning storm and installed malware just to feel warm. Partition tables doing the splits. Thermal paste, not ketchup fits. Overclocked till the screen turned white. Welcome to your final bite. This is the end of the line. Lit a fire in the data stream divine. Drive heads crashing, fans on strike, and I coded doom with a wireless mic. No restore point, no safe mode prayer. Your system's dust in electric air. Mounted dev, null to root on a dare. Fed the GPU a teddy bear. Type a herd at the speed of light. Watch the logs catch fire in the night. Crosswire the speakers to a toaster soul. Update the CMOS with a death metal scroll. Triple booted with a haunted OS. Then taste the case just to relieve some stress. This is destruction refined. A kernel panic straight from my mind. Break the BIOS, melted the port. System annihilation is my sport. No rescue disk, no pseudo shield. My motherboard cried and then kneeled. No backups, no grace. Just a fan spinning off into space. Typed Murph with glee as the hard drive sang its elegy. Overwrote the boot code with ASCII art. Let the Trojans dance and tear it apart. Replace the kernel with a lullaby. Now my OS sings as it starts to die. Heated the SSD with a laser grid. Gave Clippy root and set forbid. Turned the fans into flamethrower jets and dared the cloud to place its bets. This is the digital fall. Wrote a virus that infected my wall.
Oh god, I just thought about what this sounds like. It sounds like a mix of Barbie Girl and the Ketchup song.
No debug prayer, just sparks and static in the midnight air. Control Del. Not this time. You've entered the void.
Yes.
You thought a corrupted OS was the end? Welcome to the system meltdown. Bootloader's gone, BIOS is weeping. And I just shorted the motherboard with a USB fork.
You've never heard the ketchup song. Okay.
Spilled coffee on
Don't
the
let me
seat
forget. I'll play it tomorrow.
Type DD to my life, no retort. Swap the power supply with a cursed stone. Now my CPU screams in a digital tone. Pull the RAM while the system was hot. Told the BIOS no, you forgot. Flash the firmware in a lightning storm and installed malware just to feel warm. Partition tables doing the splits. Thermal paste now ketchup fits. Overclocked till the screen turned white. Welcome to your final bite. This is the end of the line. Lit a fire in the data stream divine. Drive heads crashing, fans on strike, and I coded doom with the wireless mic. Yeah! No restore point, no save mode prayer. Your system's dust in electric air. Mounted dev note to root on a dare. Fed the GPU a teddy bear.
No, I'm trying to get back on schedule.
Watch the logs catch fire in the night. Chris wired the speakers to a toaster soul. Updated the CMOS with the death metal scroll. Triple booted with a haunted OS. Then tased the case just to relieve some stress. This is distraction refined. A kernel panic straight from my mind.
Yeah, something like that.
Melted the port. System annihilation is my sport. No rescue disk, no pseudo shield. My motherboard cried and then kneeled. No backups, no grace. Just a fan spinning off into space. Typed a Murph with glee as the hard drive sang its elegy. Overwrote the boot code with an ASCII art. Let the Trojans dance and tear it apart. Replace the kernel with a lullaby. Now my OS sings as it starts to die. Heated the SSD with a laser grid. Gave Clippy root and said forbid. Turned the fans into flamethrower jets. And dared the cloud to place its bets. This is the digital fall. Rotavirus that infected my wall. RAM's gone rogue, CPU's on fire. And I coded doom with the live wire. Yeah, no reboot path, no debug prayer. Just sparks and static in the midnight air.
Well, I mean, my new notification sound is much more likely to wake me up than the other one.
You've entered the void.
I mean, wouldn't you wake up if something was right next to your head screaming out, "Warning! You have a dick"?
Ops 31 DOTH UMDRED 1 DOTH UMDRED minus profile. Untitled. Scenes. Untitled frame. Ops 31 DOTH start virtual camera push button. Stop recording push button. Stop streaming push button. Stop recording push button. Start virtual camera. Stopping recording push button. Stop streaming push button.
Why was it recording?
Start recording push button. Stop streaming push button.
Wasn't supposed to do that.
12 a.m.
Chat. Silver J moderator. I need that notification sound. I have the right line notification sound considered. I use Samsung Notes, and my phone rings the overcast ringtone. Button. Silver J moderator. Well, you got a good user. Button. Chat. Edit box.
Alright, guys, on that note, it is 1 a.m. I have work to do in 13 hours. And my schedule is already, like, way beyond fucked up, so I think I'm gonna let you all go for the night. And I will see you on Sunday, hopefully. Provided my life doesn't explode in my face between now and then. For those who listen to the radio or take part in the show, I will see you in 13 hours. Maybe 12 and a half. Something like that.
Start recording. Push button. Stop streaming. Push button.
Until then, you all behave, don't blow up the planet, you know, all that kind of good stuff.
Alert. Stop stream.